Hi there, Lori here again, and I wanted to show you a continuation of this page with Created by Jill Blendit's Layered Template 7 and Hello There Fusion Collection. I have this beautiful picture of my sister that I would like to make masked and kind of put there in the background and have it sort of blend into that page. And I can do that really easily using this mask that Jill has already included. I'm going to copy and paste that mask, and right now it's grouped. There are two of them, and I am going to leave it that way for the moment. And I'm just going to select this photo and right mouse and say fill the selected element, and I want to see how this photo fills this mask. If it fills, and this is of course doubled, so you can see that there are some spaces here where it gets a little funky around her face, and I don't want that. I want that to be a little bit nicer. So I'm just going to paste one more time with the mask, and now I'm going to offset it slightly so that it doesn't quite line up, and then I'm going to select both of those. So if I scroll to the top, I'll select them both, and now I'm going to flatten. So when I flatten these together, now some of that area will be changed. So once I flatten that, I just go back and I fill it again to see how that's going to look. And that's better, still a tiny bit there, so I can do a bit more with it. And what I can also do is to shrink it in somewhat, and then I can do a copy paste. And sometimes what I will also do is I will flip it and then just again slightly offset it so that something's different. I'm going to go grab both of those, flatten, and once I flatten those, again I will fill it in and see how this looks. So at this point, that's looking really good. I can see her face. My edges are still nice and grungy and blendy. I'm going to shrink it down somewhat to fit into the space that I'm looking at. And then I'm going to drag it down to where it would be positioned. So I think I will put it underneath that lace. And obviously it needs to go underneath the photos too. So I'll keep dragging that down right to there. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller, shift it over some, and now I want it to blend into the background, so I'll go to Format and change the opacity. Now sometimes when I do that, things in the background make it look a little bit different than I'd like. I'll just OK that for the moment. One more time, I'm going to do a copy and a paste. I'm going to select that bottom one. I will arrange and group. And I could leave it just as it is, but if I ungroup, and now if I select just the bottom one, I can change the color of it. And when I do that, the background won't show through quite the same way, but it will still be a little bit blendy. And then I can take that bottom layer, and if I want to, I can go to opacity, and I can either bring it up or bring it down some, which makes it look a lot like it did to begin with, but I can keep playing with that opacity, and that's of that solid color layer underneath. And then one last touch, I can go to the photo itself, and I can keep changing that opacity until I have it exactly where I want it to be. So that took that exact same template, and I just added in this wonderful blendy photo look and put that in the background. Take care. Bye-bye.